Hello everyone, this is Seven here, and today we will be looking at the high-grade Gundam Flauros. Now this is the second Gundam to appear in the high-grade Iron Blooded Orphans line and in the anime itself. Actually, I don't think it's the second. The second one that appeared is Vidar. Yeah, I don't know, I guess I'll just rewatch the series again. But enough about the anime in the line itself, let's just talk about the kit. Now this kit I put just a little bit more work to it, sanded down a few nub marks, panel line, did some horrible things to it. I'll talk about the horrible things when we get into the accessories. Lamest excuse ever. Didn't know what to say there. Now this kit sculpting is pretty good, to be honest. It's almost in line with the animation line art. I'll just put, once again, another side by side so that you can see the difference. And there you go. And if you wanted to, here's the manual. You're not gonna be able to see it fully on camera since the manual is bigger than the kit itself. But you can see the pilot Norbashino and the Gundam Flauros line art, which I showed recently. And you get an obviously super long library type read up that I will not read, and a dictionary level reading that I will not do as well. Now this kit kind of features a full inner frame. The only thing you're gonna be missing is the feet, since they're not full feet, you're just applying the armor to it. But other than that, it's okay. Now this specific Gundam frame, is a bit more solid than the usual, since the kit is well built and the frame is Gundam Frame 4, which was used by the Gundam Barbatos 6th form and the Barbatos Lupus. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. But unlike the Barbatos Lupus, I can't compare him right now. He's in the midst of customizing. Yes, I am customizing the Gundam Barbatos Lupus. But all I have to compare him with now is just the Ryusei. Yeah, the kit likes to fall apart now, as I did take care of this kit, but some of the joints are there we go. But some of the joints are just not gonna stay up. But as you can see, the Ryusei is kind of shorter, but the bulkier appearance of the Ryusei gives it a much more bigger appearance. Since this is kind of a revived model kit, there's only a few inner frame parts. It uses the same leg construction. It's almost you can almost pass it off as a revive, but no, it's kind of not, since this thing kind of stinks. Now that we have nothing else to talk about in terms of opinion, let's get into the posability. The head is on a ball joint, which allows for a full 360 rotation. You can look up and down. Chest can move up and down. The lower part of the waist can swivel, and there's a ball joint there, so you can maximize the chest movement quite a lot, actually. This piece of armor can go out and will allow the arm to move out just a bit further, but you can always adjust it to go even farther. Now we should put it down. Full rotation. Like I said, it can already go up and down. There is a swivel here and a single jointed arm, which goes kind of far. And a ball joint. Now this will be for the transformation, which I will not cover. Let me just reattach that thing first. Now the waist is kind of different. It doesn't have those front skirts. Instead, it has these kind of shifting parts, which will shift up and down and can rotate due to the polycap inside there. And the waist, a shifting bar on the inside, which will allow the legs to shift forward and back, whichever leg you want to shift forward and back. And let's get on to the legs. Since the kit doesn't have front skirts, the leg can go up quite far, really far up, if you can move this out, if you can move the waist piece out of the way, and I nearly forgot what to say there. Double jointed knee. The ankle has a ball joint in here, so you can have a full rotation. A pivot, which is oddly, you can't call that a pivot anymore. It's either you can call that a broken foot or defying the laws of physics. I don't know, it's a robot. I don't know how robots work. And a toe bend. And overall, the posability of the Flauros is pretty standard, as this thing's frame is just a Gundam frame. It's nothing too spectacular like the HGIBO Hashmal, which I will not be able to review sadly. But I should be able to sometime soon down the road. Let's move on to the accessories. The first two accessories of the Flauros are the guns. Now these guns are pretty basic, but the only gimmick that they do have is that they attach to the Flauros' backpack, which sadly I had to cut off the connection ports for them, and the way that they'll connect the backpack is actually gone. So you're not gonna see how they connect to the backpack, sadly. I will be showing you, however, how the Flauros will be able to hold it. You see that little nub down there? You just flip that out, flip out the handle, you get the Flauros hand, just put that in, and there you go. And let me put in the other one. However, no Gundam Flauros would be complete without the backpack. Now, the backpack is fairly standard. It's got a tail, the dog head's there, and the cannons are here. So I didn't apply the stickers for these because I don't need to apply them. And I kind of like the gray look they have on it, or it has on it. It makes the railguns more realistic, and to be honest, the pink on the railguns looks kind of ridiculous. Now let's attach this thing to the Flauros. Now here we have the Flauros. There are two connection ports on the backpack. You have two connection ports on the back. You just get the Flauros, attach the backpack, and now you have the backpack attached, which will give the Flauros a much bigger appearance. Now I can't get the full thing in frame, but I'll just show a picture of it in frame sometime soon. Now since my Gundam Flauros' parts are loose and some of the transformation stuff may be a bit misunderstood, or rather I just don't want to transform it anyway, I'm not gonna show off the transformation. So we will go from the Gundam Flauros looking from this, and here it is in its transformed mode. Now if you see the cannons pointing down, I kind of glued them since the connection for them broke. So the shelling mode looks kind of good, although it doesn't look good anymore since I glued the cannons in the wrong position. But other than that, there's really not much to the shelling mode. Well, other than a visible head. Yeah, this thing kind of sucks. Well, the transformation sucks and the shelling mode sucks, but the kit itself is pretty good. The only downside will really be the transformation and the shelling mode. They're kind of a bit of a letdown. I would have much preferred this be a separate kit. Although I don't know how you would be able to do that. I guess you design like the logo from Gundam Seed. Nah. However, the non-parts former type of transformation, I gotta admit, is pretty good. The transformation is kind of smooth actually, but it was kind of a massacre to do. And let's get to the final opinions. Overall, this kit is good, but the shelling mode and the transformation kinda nearly turned me off from buying this kit. But overall, the guy's pretty good. Now, this has been 7 with another Gunpla review, and I will see you all in the next video. Or in the next review, maybe. Bye-bye! I know, right?